So we are going to be talking about this infamous video that has been circulating around the Instagrams, around the Twitters, X's, whatever they want to call it. Okay. And it was about these kids at a birthday party. You had adults there as well. And let's just say money and goons were everywhere. Okay. But before we get into this, okay, please do not forget to leave a comment down below and like and subscribe. Now, whoo, Chad, let's get into this parenting debacle. Okay, so here's a video that was going on. I'm not going to show the video on this channel. I will show some images though and blur out certain things if I can, maybe put like something on top of it. But there is a video going around the interwebs, and it is of these little kids at a birthday party, it appears to be. Money and guns are in the vicinity. Okay. Now, Alex, what you mean? Okay. What kind of kids, 17, 16, more like 10, 3, 1, maybe a 12-year-old up in here. Y'all, there is a baby, and I'm going to try to give you as many pictures as I can without doing too much, if you know what I mean. Okay. But you see a balloon, look like some kind of Henny or wine bottle, whatever. You got other balloons. You have this baby that's being held by somebody. There are 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 males, adult males up in here. None but dudes up in here. Okay. There's a boy all the way on the left side of the screen who looks very uncomfortable. He looks like my mama raised me better than this. What y'all doing? Oh, you playing with the gun? Oh, okay. Oh, you over there? You playing with money? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this. Okay, so he looks extremely uncomfortable. Like, yeah, I don't want to be up in here. Okay. Got a dude in the front, little boy. He got the Jordan gear on. He got the money. Woo, y'all. Then you got the other one right next to him. He got the guns. And he's like, boom, boom, boom. Oh, look at my money. Oh, I'm dancing to this trap house party music. Look, I got a gun up in my hand and doing all this other stuff. And you have all of these. Oh, and then the little boy, he then picks up the gun. And then you have all these grown men, black men, just watching like, yeah. Now, what I would say is this. We know how these Ray Rays and Pookies are. Okay. These are Ray Rays and Pookies in making. This is how this stuff happens. Okay. And what I would say is this. You have these men who are condoning this. They know if I treat you well, if I teach you well, allow you to have certain opportunities, you will surpass me. And I can't have anybody doing better than me. Oh, no. Just as well as me, sure. But better than me? No. So let me make a carbon copy of me. Okay. And that's what this is. Okay. We're seeing these kids. Only 2 of them really look like they don't want to be here. The one that looks like he's about 1 or maybe a few months old, you can't really tell. Okay. He don't know what's going on. But these other kids, they think this is cute. They think, oh, look, I got the guns. Oh, the money. Yes. And you got the other dudes like, whoa, yeah, this is fun. And it's like, y'all don't think this is a problem at all? No one thinks this is a problem? Bad parenting at its finest, maybe? And I'm not trying to, get into those arguments, but you got people saying, man, fatherless homes. Well, this father's here. And I don't think it's necessarily about fatherless homes or motherless homes. Yes, having both parents, there is a huge benefit to it. I strongly agree for both parents. But if you have toxic, uneducated parents who think this kind of behavior is okay, and knowing Ray Rays and Pookies as we know them, these guns are probably loaded, and it's like you realize this is child endangerment. So I'm curious why Child Protective Services were not called. Okay, this video has been surfacing for I think about 2 days that I've seen, 2-3 days that I've seen. Why has Child Protective Services not been called? That's my question. Where is CPS? The first time, if I knew who these people were, and I see, is that Dwayne? Is that Child Protective Services? We got to get these people because there are kids over here playing with guns and they may be loaded, and then we get them all arrested and we get the kids out of this environment. But this is the beginning of your Ray Rays and Pookies. You know, we see the Ray Rays and Pookies. Alice was Ray Ray and Pookie. These are the people who look like this. I'm not even talking necessarily about skin tone. I'm talking about just your look. You know what I mean? You just look like you're trouble. Robbing people, killing people, committing all types of crimes. These are our Ray Rays and Pookies that we're referring to. Okay? When people would say, was a Ray Ray and Pookie. The only boy that looks like, the only person in this video that really looks like they could surpass and fight through all of this is the one that I mentioned that was on the left, who looks like, I shouldn't be here. Oh, y'all playing with guns? Oh, where my mama at? Oh, I don't wanna, you know what I mean? So this is one of the things that I'm talking about. You have people who go and say, well, you don't procreate with me. If that's what's going to come out your mouth is, well, you shouldn't have picked this kind of person. Now, yes, there are some times where you look at the person, all of the signs are there, and they just like that hood life. But then you have people who deceive you, and you have some men who expect you to be mind readers and just read their mind and be, okay, I knew this person telepathically. They were telling me that they were not right. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff, we're not playing that. Okay. But in regards to, you see someone's a Ray Rays and Pookie, you need to steer clear, back up, and you need to be up out of there, because this is what is going to be the future. Okay. We have uneducated black males. Okay. And we have uneducated just black people in general. No financial literacy. They think the hood that's what you're supposed to be aspiring to be in. You're already in the hood. You just want to be in a better hood with money. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Once you have people who do get out the hood, Nipsey Hussle, they go back to the hood. Now you may say, well, he wasn't living there. Doesn't matter. You still went back to the hood. And then there's certain consequences that arise from said actions. Not blaming him, obviously, but I'm just saying, when you have a certain group of people that are out for you, there is just certain things that happen. Now, I have a point that I wanted to make in regards to the children. Okay, so there's this thing that I seen. And I have an article. I'm going to be doing a separate video on this, just because there's just certain information that I want to portray, and I'm not going to do it in this video. It's going to be a different video because it may be long. But I seen this post. Okay. And this is accurate because I actually looked it up. Okay. It's on illinoispolicy.org, and that's going to be a whole nother video. But I seen this post. In Illinois, 11.1% of black students, okay, third grade students, could read at grade level as of 2022. So, out of 100% of black students within Illinois, only 11.1 could actually read at grade level. Well, why is that? What kind of culture are we having so that we're having these kinds of results? Only 11.1? Only 11.1% of people are here. Everybody else is down here. Let's continue. In 20 school districts, no black third graders could read at grade level. Wow. As of 2022. Wow. Nationwide, 85% of black students lack proficiency in reading skills. Now, what would be causing all of this? Okay, so I had a few points, and I'll explain them more in my other video when I do decide to do it. But I have a few points here. We have certain things that I think are the problem. I also would like for you to also mention certain issues that you think have caused this as well. But one, I have it under kids not bonding with their parents. Maybe like, Alex, what? Kids not bonding with their parents? What does it have to do with guns? We'll get into it. Okay, this is all going to tie together. Such as reading stories at night. I showed you those images. How many of those kids do you think had stories read to them at night? And studies have shown that when you do read to the kid at night, it does actually help with their proficiency in reading. Okay, and understanding certain things. So how many of them do you really think are being read? You know, 1 llama, 2 llama, 3 llama, Dr. Seuss and all this. How many do you really think are being read stories at night to bond with their adult parent? All right. Designated reading times throughout the day. Like I said, these ages, that boy all the way on the left, he looked like he was, I don't know, maybe 12, maybe something like that. All right. Hey, I was 5 foot when I was in 4th grade. Okay. So I can't really tell, you know, based on me, because I was a tall person when I was younger. All right. But just think about it. A designated reading time during the day. Do you really think that these parents are like, yeah, we're going to read 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock is going to be reading time, nothing else? Do you really think they're doing that? Bonding with their child? Hey, Dad, I don't know what this word means. Oh, what is it? Oh, well, this means XYZ. Do you really think they're doing that? And you're wondering why they could hardly speak. Half of these adults could hardly speak. A lot of these adults, I go and read Instagram posts, you know, the comments on there, and half of these people are illiterate. I don't even know what if I don't even understand what is being said, I just scroll past it, because it's just too much for me, you know, to try to decipher, date them and go and okay, scroll. I don't have time for it. Okay. I get typos, but it's nothing when you're just illiterate. Okay. So how many times do you think that they are actually reading throughout the day, these kids with these parents? Okay. Another one, tablets and computers are raising your kids. Oh, Day, just man, he won't shut up. This kid's always making, here, just take the tablet. How many times do you think that has happened? Oh, here, just take the phone, just go and play the video game. As opposed to actually teaching your kid. As opposed to being like, okay, we're going to be TV, tablet, that time, only 2 hours a day, and that's it. Or an hour a day. You get 3 hours on the weekend. Everything else, we're going to be sitting down and we're going to be teaching. I'm going to teach you whatever. Maybe you have a time, you may be like, oh, well, I just got off work. Okay, maybe you have a time where they got to do homework, or maybe while you're watching TV or while you're doing whatever you're doing, they need to be over there in a corner, isolated from TV and reading. How many people do you think are really doing that? Or do you think they're like, oh, this kid's getting on my nerve. Here, take the tablet and go watch some Blue's Clues. And they're letting these tablets raise their kids. And you may say, oh, we got learning games. Come on, y'all. Because I'm seeing kids playing Call of Duty and doing all that, but they could barely get a sentence out. You know, they're over here screaming out profanities and doing all this other stuff. Meanwhile, they could barely get a sentence out, but they got enough skill to be playing Call of Duty. Okay. You got these kids who they know their way around a phone. Yeah, I know this. Oh, I could do this. I could do that. Write a paragraph. Oh, I mean, you want me to write some paragraphs? You know, then they do all this other stuff. And it's like, okay, you know, and it actually brings me to this post. All right. Well, I'm gonna show it right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and show it, because this is what really made me be like, oh crap, what's going on? And it's from Teacher Man 91 on Instagram, and it says, if your kid has an $800 phone, $200 shoes, cannot read, and brings home D's and F's, Parents, you are a part of the problem. And for me, I would say you are the problem. You gonna give your kid, oh, we got to get them the newest Nikes. Oh, yeah, the newest Nikes, the Jordan, oh, the Air Force One. Oh, let me just deck them out with Jordan on top, Jordan on the bottom. Oh, my baby gonna be fly. Oh, let's get a new iPhone X or whatever it is. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. How much homework and reading time is little Tommy doing? Oh, he does his stuff. Okay. Is he on honor roll or anything like that? No, he don't do that. Okay. Is he like, I don't know, getting A's and B's? I don't know. Okay. Do you know what kind of grades he is getting? Well, I mean, he don't listen in school. I mean, these teachers, they're the problem. I mean, they gave him a D. Can you believe that? Because that's also another thing that's going on. You have these teachers who, I mean, they're doing their job, but then you have these parents who come to these teachers, and these parents are like, oh, but you need to go and just pass my kid because, and then it's like, well, why? Well, because you need to pass my kid, because no, your kid's a dummy. I'm not going to go and pass him. But nowadays you have schools who are. They're like, well, let's just lower the standards because we just got. No, we're not lowering the standards. We're keeping the standards here. If little Day Day want to get an F, he could get an F. If he wants an F, get it. He wants C's and D's, get it. Have fun. You could sleep in every class. You're gonna still be in the first grade because we're not gonna pass you. I don't believe in that. Just go and pass somebody. The participation trophies. Let's just, you get one, you get one, you get one, you get one, you get one. Let's just give everybody a participation. Why even have tests? Another thing, and this is directly in reference to the video, is this dang serial killer music. Now you may say, well, through the, for hip hop has been around, however long it's been around. You have death metal and all this other stuff. People have always been listening to this kind of music. Alex, it's not the music that's doing it. It's not the video games. It's not this and that. I get it. It's not. I remember I used to love watching Cradle to the Grave, which has guns in it. And I was watching that when I was in elementary. I enjoyed it. Watched Bad Boys 2 when I was in elementary. I enjoyed those movies. Those back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, I loved it. Here's the thing. I wasn't listening to 3-6 Mafia when I was in elementary school. All these kids are in elementary school, by the way, from what it appears to be, if not even in school. And they're already listening to, kill him, beat him up, beat him up, break his neck. And then listen to all this other kind of stuff. Okay. I believe that was R-Truth from WWE. But my point remains. And they're listening to all this kind of stuff, saying, you the N word, this N over here. So now they're thinking, okay, I'm the N word and I could call anyone the N word. And then when they go to school saying to the teacher, shut the F up, you N word. Then now you're going to be like, well, why are you getting mad that my son said this? I mean, why are you getting mad at my son? What? Excuse me? How would you feel being a parent, being a human, and anyone comes up to you and says, shut the F up, you N-word? You'll be like, you'll be ready to fight. So how come it's okay for your kid to do that to their teacher or to whoever? Because you have a lot of parents who also think that bad behavior is cute. They're like, oh, look at my kid just getting mad. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. No, it's not cute. That's not cute. That's not funny. That's not adorable. That's the thing. You have these parents, you have these adults who are teaching and treating these children as though they are adults themselves, dressing these little girls up like adult women. They're wearing things that I'm wearing. And I'm like, okay. Then you have the boys who are dressing like they're no good daddies. I'm like, okay. Then you have them with the guns and money and drugs, which, well, guns and money, the drugs we didn't see, but they were there. Okay. And I'm just like, okay. So then y'all wonder how the Ray Rays and Pookies come to be. You wonder how, you got in the black community, since this is what's going on. You wonder why we have a whole bunch of Ray Rays and Pookies. You got the single parent, because you have these dudes who they're in their kids' lives, but they're doing activities so that they eventually won't be in their kid's life. They're also making it so that their kid would never ever do better than them and improve as a human being, because they're already black people, we're already down here in regards. So everyone's here and we're like right here. And they're starting their kid down here. Just because just because they think this is the way. Or whatever the case may be. They don't want them doing better than them. Maybe they're low-key jealous of them. Whatever the case may be. So for me, those are the issues that I really have with this video. Like I said, if someone knows who these people are, please call DCFS on them, okay? Department of Child and Family Services, call CPS on them, because this looks like child endangerment to me. This video is long enough. Let me know what you all think about said video down below. Hello. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would appreciate if you could leave a comment down below, and also do not forget to like and subscribe. I would also appreciate if you could support me at LatriceLimited.com. This is my own personal small business where I sell bath and body wellness items, such as I have bath bombs, I have soaps, candles, essential oil blends, sleep eye masks, and a whole bunch more. I'm actually going to show you 2 featured products. So this one is my candle. Okay, this is my vanilla wood wick candle. As you can see, there's wood in there, and it gives a nice crackling sound. It's like a bonfire, a campfire, but in your house, yo. Smells so freaking good. This, my sweet roses, are my top scents for me personally. I also have soap. So this one right here is this nice cool water soap that I have. It's more of a masculine, sexy scent. So I would greatly appreciate if you could go and support me. And now I hope you have a good day.